Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Eloquent English Enterprise. I'm back after a few days, and today I'm going to discuss something which is of prime importance to teachers because it's in the bigger interest of our students. So just to keep the video short, I've made a very short presentation, and here it is. I'll start off with it. Yeah. So, as is customary, and it comes from my heart. Welcome to Eloquent English Enterprise, my channel. And here is the topic for today: planning for success, crafting effective lesson plans. So here I've just tried to stress upon the power of preparation and why does lesson planning really matter. When I had taken up as a new teacher, I always thought that lesson plans and all is just wastage of time. But today, after so many years of experience, I very strongly feel that anything and everything needs to be thought about, and it should be very well planned. So why does it matter? Firstly, effective lesson plans, they form the backbone of successful teaching, and it is basically a roadmap which guides you and your students on their learning journey, and it ensures effective and efficient use of time, focused instruction, and very clear goals. So it's a very crucial part of the teaching learning process. The first point here is clarity and focus that you must have in your plan. The lesson plans, they prevent aimless wandering in class. It's a journey, it's an intellectual journey, so we need not waste time. So they ensure that you cover the key concepts and the objectives systematically and simultaneously. The second point is engaging activities. Now, engaging activities include a planning which allows to incorporate diverse activities, and these activities cater to different learning styles and keep the students motivated. The third one is alignment with standards, and this means very well planned designs of your lesson, which are in accordance with the curriculum as set by the board, the NAP. And this also ensures that the students acquire the targeted knowledge and skills. Fourth is assessment integration. This means that if you plan strategically, it helps you seamlessly to integrate the assessment and the understanding of the student, how to gauge the understanding of the student, and to adjust your instruction as and when required. And the last is increased confidence. When you do careful lesson planning, it definitely empowers you to enter the classroom with a renewed kind of energy, and you feel more confident when you teach it, when you start your teaching, because you're prepared, your confidence has been boosted, and you can create a very smooth kind of learning in the classroom. So this is why we need to have creative and effective lesson plans. Okay, how do you build your roadmap? Like, what are the key concepts that you need to keep in your mind when you make your lesson plan? So this is the general structure for lesson plans. Today, I'm only giving you general subheadings. In the next video, I'll discuss the lesson plans which are subject specific. Today, just a general kind of, hint. Firstly, the subject, like the points that you must have, the subject or the grade level, like which class you're taking and what subject, the topic or the learning objectives. Of course, you have to give the intended learning outcomes. Then all the materials which are required, the resources, you need models, you need just the blackboard or whatever. Then you have to give an introduction to engage your students in that particular class. So you must start with an activity which captures the attention of your students. Next is instruction and activities, like describe the core instructional steps, like what exactly are we trying to do, and accordingly, what are the activities which have been planned? So you carry them out one by one. Very important thing to follow is assessment. So you have to explain how, I mean, of course, the students are not going through your lesson plan. This is for your principal. So you will explain to the principal or to your head, how will you measure your students' understanding? Like, what are the steps you're going to take to ensure that some kind of understanding, and the best kind of understanding, which is going to be stable, is taking place. Differentiation, you have to adapt your lessons as per the requirement of the student, because some are slow learners, some are the brainy ones who understand things and concepts very fast. So there are different kinds of students. Accordingly, like how you have to plan according to the different needs of the different types of students in your class. And then you also have to give a closure. You have to reflect upon what you've been doing. And once your class is over, then you have to write down your experience and the general outcome of the lesson plan. So next one. Now, before I end, you have to understand the power of planning, which is very important. So if you make a good lesson plan, if you create a very effective lesson plan, you will set yourself and your students on a journey which is going to be memorable, and it's going to lead your students to success for sure. And you also feel fulfilled as an instructor or as a facilitator, as a teacher. So also remember one very important thing, that teaching learning process is something which is ever evolving. It's going to continue, but in different manners as the time passes. So you have to learn to evolve, and you have to learn to improve with each iteration, right? So we have to keep up with the tradition, we have to keep up with the time, we have to keep up with the changing technology, but the ultimate goal is to make the classes interesting for our students and to make learning by students something which is permanent. So happy teaching to all of you, and thank you so much for being on my channel once again. I hope it was short and crisp. In the next one, I'm going to take up lesson plans as per my different subjects, like how to make a plan for English, for science, for maths, for social studies, for interdisciplinary subjects. So those will be discussed in detail separately. Till then, it's bye-bye. Good night. Take care. See you soon. Bye.